Hello everybody, my name is Mike from m.a.d Gaming and welcome to 1145, A Vivid Life. Now, I've got this to read out to you. This game contains depictions of self-mutilation. Some conversations allude to abuse and PTSD, and nudity. So if you're sensitive to any of those things, then, well, especially nudity, don't take off your clothes, ever. Because that's just weird. If you're sensitive to nudity, then don't ever be nude. Wear a big black plastic sack, then you never have to be nude again. Anyway, let's go straight to this game. I have no idea what this is. I think it's some type of point-and-click game. Looked kind of interesting. Also looked kind of weird. I can't go back to live a normal life until I go through this. Please come home. Did you start the tape recorder? This is going to get weird. No matter what you hear, please stay put. If anything were to happen to me, this transmission will serve as a testimony. The skeleton inside of me isn't mine. Well, that's a weird thing to say, but okay, let's keep rolling. I'm in the process of investigating what's going on. Yes, I've tried discarding the idea at first. However, once you've convinced of something like this, an absolute horror gets a hold of you. Picture being inhabited by a stranger. You can't just go about attending school after the realization. Best course of action is to steal an X-ray machine and escape to the country to peek into your own body. Yeah, that is one way of doing it. I mean, there's other ways of doing it, but that is certainly one of the obscure options of but anyway. Are you still with me? Yeah, just about. Please come home. I don't think she's coming home. Pretty sure she's going to go set up her X-ray machine and she's going to take pictures of her bones to prove they ain't hers. Oh yeah, 11:45 of Vivid Life. Weird name for a game, but okay. Alright, I set up camp. I'll keep posting my advances through the radio. I bought a med kit in case the X-rays show strange body under my skin. Well, it's a skeleton. And don't worry, I know my ways around a scalp. Oh, that sounds fucking horrible. Okay. So I've got to focus laning. First locate, then extract. We're supposed to stop digging randomly in our flesh. Oh god, okay. This game's weirding me out already. Let's go tippy tappy tip. Oh look, boobs. Is that a fucking pet rock? There's a weird substance in my stomach. It reacts to X-rays. What could it be? I could try and make myself throw up. But you could do. Okay, let's try. In the leg. Oh, there's a scar on the leg. Some small round object. What's it doing inside of me? I better extract and get a closer look. Well, yes. Where else? Can we not move around in this? I accidentally click on things and I kind of have to put up with it. What about on your arms? This... Nothing? Okay. Oh, your eye! Oh my god. These teeth are artificial. I should take a closer look at them. I brought some pliers with me! It's a crystal eye. I could gouge it out and examine it closer. You could do that! Okay, deep breaths. Throw up. Start with the least painful one. I hope it doesn't smell much. Oh, the taste is awful. What was this doing inside of my stomach? I recognise this. It's plastic explosive. It's getting harder now that it's inside my stomach. How did this end up inside me? Okay, deep breaths. Pull teeth out! Oh, this is going to hurt. I should have stolen a bottle of vodka while I was at it. Oh, boy. Now my mouth feels all weird. In addition to not being mine, I guess, these teeth almost look and feel like the real thing. I almost died the day Johan beat me with a frying pan. Reminds me of how they punish child soldiers on the other side of the border. Is this Korea? Is this set in South Korea? Yeah, if they come back with spare ammo or some report for not engaging in combat, they pull a tooth out of their mouths. I threw out plastic explosives. I found some sort of plastic explosives attached to the walls of my stomach. They won't come out of regular vomiting. When I made myself throw up, it's like my body was trained to contract in a certain way to push it out. How long was it been in there? Now it's out, I can only think of any specific building whose location I can't recall. Was I supposed to use the explosives to blow some hit up? Just who am I? Do you know who I am? Tell me. Please come home. Fuck. Okay. My lost teeth remind me of those child soldiers. I learned about punishment of child soldiers in a documentary about the recent civil war beyond the border. They're supposed to live in a democracy now. Let's leave it at that. They're still figuring it out. Hopefully they won't end up as our lauded democracy. Not so long as 10 years ago, there were the scandal over a unit composed of children and the surprising efficiency on the battlefield. The child soldiers situated lasted for 8 months, then our country deployed an operation to rescue and shelter those kids. Most of them were missing teeth. The tale about the militia tore teeth out of them for every failure made a lot of fuss over the news. I wonder if this skeleton is from one of them. Please come home. Will those kids ever return to their homeland? I don't know. Extract the bullet from inside my thigh. I never cut so deep into my thigh. Here goes nothing. Lovely. Oh, it's a bullet. I had a bullet inside my thigh. This wound is so old. Who is Johan? I remember Johan's games with his guns. This wound is so old. Was I shot as a kid? I don't have any memories of this, but I do recall a smell. It's making me want to cry. Okay, remove eye from cavity. Okay, eye out. Let's take a quick look and put it back. I can feel the cold air inside my skull. It's really unpleasant. This is the price I paid for my stupidity. What stupidity? There's a code number behind it. I somehow recognise this number pattern. It feels military. What are you? Okay, let's report these. I believe I was shot as a kid. I know memories from when we were kids are supposed to be nebulous, confusing, but I feel there's something in my head blocking them. Images don't get to me. The sounds do, the smells do. Especially smells, yes. The wound in my thigh is so old, the scar deformed by growth. I was shot as a kid and this bullet has been somehow living inside of me for years. It smells like burnt flesh and rubble. It smells of high-pitched screams. Please come home. These bones ache. There's a code behind my crystal eye. 00TYR15ACTV 26548. Ode to October Owls. Wow, sorry. Reading the code out loud instinctively brought that line to my mouth. What's this supposed to mean? I can't really remember buying this crystal eye now that I think of it. Please come home. Ode to October Owls. That lie somehow makes me feel like I'm in the right place. What's the plan for me to be here? I don't know. Let's have a look what else we can find. Oh, in the finger, in the finger. Looks like an electronic device. I don't like the idea of keeping that inside of me. And in the neck, look! Some of the skeleton's cervical discs have been replaced. It takes me back to the day Johan pushed me out of the window. Who is Johan? This brings me vague memories of being buried. Whoever built this skeleton did an imperfect job. They had to complete the spine by adding some mechanical pieces. Hope it lasts enough. Shit, I don't know. Okay, let's do it. Extract the microchip from under my skin. Looks like a microchip. It's blinking. This is a citizenship we all have installed at birth. This doesn't look like human technology. It's a tracking device. Someone's watching my movements. The top one? I'm glad I took it out. Fuck the system. Fuck the system! Okay. Is that all I gotta do? My spine is a bit messy. Creating a functional human skeleton must be quite an endearing task. Apparently, whoever worked on my spine didn't have the required skills and had to patch it up with some steel junk. I'm so pissed off for noticing what was going on with my bones until this late. After this long, I'm going to be impossible to trace back to my creator, maker? Just my bones artificial, or is my whole flesh? No, this body's mine. I can feel it. I do have a soul. Please come home. Why would someone replace my bones with artificial ones? Maybe it's to save my life? I mean, that's what I would think. Okay, I've removed my system microchip. We all forget the existence until we steal an x-ray machine and peek inside a hand, huh? Why can't religion be a choice, but you get pierced after birth with an intrusive control device? How ethical is it to force a human being into a system? Oh yeah, but crime is so low and bureaucracy is so agile now. Please come home. Don't worry, they'll put me a new one back after they arrest me. Okay, is that it? What else have I got to do? In the feet? My feet are sized very differently. They're like 2 shoe sizes apart. Okay, we learned in class humans aren't symmetrical. This is not conclusive. Yeah, that's true. I always hated my feet. Especially when I have to buy 2 pairs of sneakers to get a single pair that fit my own. Okay, so the only thing I've got to do is say my feet are weird. My feet. My feet can't definitely be mine. They're so gross. I always end up getting hurt because I buy the biggest size of pair of shoes and fill one of them with paper to fit my smaller foot. It's not only that, having to buy 2 pairs is expensive. I look ridiculous. Please come home. These feet, I reject them. They're not mine. Okay, so there's nothing else. All I had to do was do this. I think I solved the mystery. I'm pretty sure I haven't, but fine, I'd like to hear your theory. I've dug enough around my body for a life. So far, all of what I found points towards a clear conclusion. I must accept that this is my skeleton. This skeleton belongs to a child soldier. Took me a while, but I've activated, sir. To be fair, it does look like your skeleton. Everyone has different sized feet and no one's two bits the same. I don't see anything in there that conclusively says it's not yours. It seems like maybe you had an accident. So I'm going to the top one. Are you still there? I finished my investigation. I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. I'm ashamed. I'm not well. I need help. This skeleton is mine after all. Does it matter how many stories I make up to justify every tiny imperfection? This is my body, but I have trouble accepting that. I don't like myself. I don't think I will ever be able to like myself. I went to steal an x-ray machine from the hospital to avoid facing my low self-esteem. You're probably thinking I lost it. Now I see how delusional this all seems. There's no telling when I lose touch with reality again. I don't trust myself anymore. Come pick me up, please. Please take me home. Hello? Person, please come home. Who the fuck was that? Okay, I've now gone back to the end again. And I'm going to pick a different option. And this time I've said, took me a while, but I've activated, sir. Hey, I'm back. Ode to October Owls. Sorry it took me this long, I'm still a bit hazy. I've been successfully activated, but I don't recognise my surroundings. I believe something went amiss. Are you still my handler? Do you copy? Shit, I wasn't supposed to activate it myself yet, right? Someone probably saw through my cover and planted the idea of the foreign skeleton in my mind to take me out of the picture. Huh, okay. Returning home. Over and out. It's him again! Please come home. Huh. Okay. This time, I'm going to pick all the Johan answers and see where that gets me. Okay, I think I solved the mystery. My skeleton pertains to Johan. Hey. I finished peeking into my body. I know whose skeleton this is now. It's Johan's. He stole it from me. I escaped from him time ago, but these bones won't ever be mine again. My body is so beaten it doesn't belong to me anymore. It's been conquered. I won't ever be able to feel proud of my physique, but at least I recovered my will. I'm a haunted carcass that roams the earth. I'm as free as a ghost. I want to go home. Is that Johan? Ever find out who that is? There's one other ending I think I can get, and I think it's like an alien ending. So I'm going to try that. Okay, I think this is going to be like the alien ending. My bones come from another world. Hey, are you still there? I solved the mystery. Well, sort of. My bones aren't mine. My bones are a gift. The skeleton was given to me by an extra-dimensional being, along with many other bits that sustain me. They can't interact directly with our world, so they have to do it through time and life. This is their art. I can't really puzzle out what their plans are, what they expect from me. But their intentions are noble, their cause is love. I don't know how I can tell all this. It's like a flowing through a little keyhole from the back of my mind, now that I dare to believe in their existence. They're watching through my eye. They're studying other worlds and other possibilities, other paths for life and culture to grow. My mind wandered. Is our dimension real to them? Are we just a shape on a mirror? A weird fiction on a computer screen? My soul demanded to know the real thing, to know what is reality that mattered the most. And they taught me the most beautiful word I've ever heard. Dunharai. All of them. Dunharai, my friend. I guess we never get to find out who the fuck that is. Unless I'm missing something. Oh man, I really wanted to know. But anyway, that was 11:45 for Vivid Life. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Really freaking weird. But kind of cool at the same time. I liked it. So once again, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you again soon.